Hi, this is Keith Bryan for Global SMT and Packaging at Productronica India 2025, and I'm here with Sean from Cybord. We're on the NM Tronics stand, and we're going to talk about a wonderful product that they have. So Sean, easy first question. Tell us all about Cybord.
Okay, so Cybord is a AI solution. We're a software-only platform specifically for manufacturing. We use deep learning and AI to inspect electrical components during the SMT process. So we take images from the pick and place machine, so there's existing cameras in the pick and place machine. We take those in and then we perform very, very fast analysis to detect defects, counterfeit components, any kind of integrity issues on them, as well as some security issues. We also get images from the AOI to perform what we call micro traceability. So we will read the body markings on every single component without having to set up OCR and OCV, and then we will compare those both to traceability and to the approved vendor list to make sure that everything that is on the PCBA is what has been approved and intended.
Okay, so the key thing I would guess is that you're checking the underside of the component for quality of the material which is there, be it solder or tin or whatever, and anything that's damaged, anything that's missing, anything that doesn't basically look like it should.
Yes, I will just say that quality, or what we like to call integrity, because it's not just material quality, it's also storage quality. For instance, a foreign object debris is one specific use case, scratches or manufacturing defects are another one, but an entirely different one could be, for example, corrosion, oxidization, that would be due to storage. We have several customers both in India and across the world, in particular in the US. Each one of them uses Cybord for a higher priority. Integrity is one of them. Security is another one, ensuring that there's anti-tampering, so components weren't touched with a probe mark and potentially uploaded some malicious firmware onto those components that we see, for example, in the data center type of product, aerospace, defense, telecommunications. They're very, very focused on those type of things. We're finding in other areas where component authenticity is the third use case for images coming from the bottom side, ensuring that there are no counterfeit components that entered into the supply chain or human error that somebody picked up the wrong reel because it looked the same and they put that on. So we're able to detect all of these things simply by processing the images of the bottom side of the component at the pick and place.
Which is, to say the least, very impressive, and you're doing it in real time as well.
Absolutely. So typically we see times of single milliseconds per small component, 4 to 5 milliseconds for larger components, which means that we can also react to the line or to the MES in real time to show the operator, as well as aggregating all of this information. Yes.
Yeah, and that has a huge potential in a lot of areas where people are very worried about all sorts of things, predominantly I would guess aerospace, military, medical, all the high-end stuff. And now the wonderful AI server boards that everyone is battling with.
Absolutely, absolutely. We typically see our customers to be very high reliability, low tolerance type OEMs. Like you said, automotive, telecom, medical, aerospace and defense are huge for us. Those are very large customers.
Yeah. And you're here on the NM Tronics stand in India, and if I remember, FUJI is one of your partners?
Absolutely. So we have integrations with most of the pick and place, and I would like to say the absolute majority of AOI systems. FUJI is one of our closest partners, as well as NM Tronics themselves as their distributor here. But FUJI, our technological integration with them has been exceptional. They have been a wonderful technology partner. As an example, FUJI is the only pick and place machine where we are able today to actually reject components live if we detect something that is above the tolerance of the client. So a client sets a certain tolerance, typically based on IPC standards, and if a component has defects or issues that are beyond that, we will reject the component before it is even placed on the board.
No. That was going to be my next question. How fast can you actually filter out the problems? So you've covered that one already.
There you go. There you go.
And you've been at the show for all 3 days. It's been generally a busy show.
Very.
How have the customers and the people you've interacted with taken Cybord on board?
So, putting aside this show, Cybord is a very, very exciting solution. I know I'm probably biased to say this, but I think most people will see it's very different, it's very novel in terms of what we do. The reception has been incredible. NM Tronics have been wonderful hosts for us here, but beyond that, Cybord sees India as a market as a very, very exciting market, and the 3 days here were a validation of why that is. Manufacturing is absolutely booming in this country, and we can see that as people come in and they look at this, making sure that they have a good solution for integrity and for traceability is very, very important to the market, and we saw this here. I've got a back pocket that is, my left back pocket is full of all the ones that are really interested, and then my right back pocket is all the ones that are maybes, and I will tell you the left back pocket, it has a lot more business cards in it than the right.
Well, that's great to hear. It's good that you've had a successful show, because it's a long journey to get here, and if it's been well worthwhile already, then that's a good sign for Cybord in the future. So
absolutely.
Thank you for coming in and sharing with us.
Thank you, Keith. And thank you to NM Tronics for the wonderful hosting here. That was really great.
We'll wish you a safe journey home.
Thank you so much.
Ko Young is leading a smart revolution that will change the world of electronics manufacturing. Based on our pioneering True 3D measurement-based inspection technology, we revolutionized the solder paste inspection market to such great lengths that 1 in 2 SPIs sold today is from Ko Young. Building our SPI technology, we expanded to automated optical inspection, also known as AOI. Every year, we introduce new award-winning innovations and have proudly earned the respect from thousands of customers across diverse industries. Aside from our R&D center in Korea, we have research facilities focused on artificial intelligence and deep learning across the world to help us further develop proprietary AI technologies for your challenges. With our global network of sales and service centers, we aim to respond quickly to your needs and to deliver the highest level of customer satisfaction.